Here's some numbers here. So Jared Goff got paid, and his numbers were really good last year. 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, threw for almost 4,600 yards. So he had better stats than Mahomes and Josh Allen. C.J. Stroud as well. Warren Sharp has some comparisons. So since the trade, Stafford and Goff. Stafford goes to the Rams, Goff goes to the Lions. Since the 2021 trade, who has more wins, Goff or Stafford? If you said it's a tie, you'd be correct, 24. Who has a better completion percentage? If you said tie, you'd be right, 66%. If you said who has committed more turnovers? And if you said a tie, you'd be correct, 41 turnovers. No, I'm not done yet.
More?
Yes. How about first downs per attempt? If you said tie, you'd be correct. 35.2% of the time, they get a first down per attempt. How about yards after the catch completion? Jared Goff, 5.5. Matthew Stafford, 5.5. Here's the only difference. The number of touchdown passes since 2021. Matthew Stafford or Jared Goff? Who has more? Jared Goff, 78. Matthew Stafford, 75.
Stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day.
Here
comes that what? Stat of the day.
That's a win-win. That's a win-win. That's where if you graded it right after, you're going to go, oh, my gosh, the Rams got the better of this. They didn't want Goff. They didn't want his contract. They got rid of him. You got Matthew Stafford. He can be the final piece, the missing piece, and you win a Super Bowl. But that's why you can't grade it in the moment. If you do, it's an incomplete. And then now, a couple of years later, if you're going to grade that trade, Rams got their Super Bowl. Lions have a really good team. They went to the NFC title game, could have won that game, and they just signed up Jared Goff. And they got 3 first-round draft picks. With those first-round draft picks, the Lions selected
Jamison Williams, a wide receiver who's coming along. Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back. Tight end Sam Laporta with a second-round draft pick. And 3 other defensive starters. 3 draft picks that became defensive starters. They got a lot.
Yeah. So, win-win.
Man.
You might tip the scales, even though the Rams won a Super Bowl. I mean, the Lions are set up for quite some time.
They're young, man. That's a young team.
Yeah, Jared Goff seems like he's the older guy on the team.
Everybody else is like 23.
Yeah. Goff's 29?
Yep.
Yeah. Feels like, everybody's 23, 24. Yes, Marvin.
Now I'm worried about the Lions because they might go from like a lovable team to what if they kind of strike out the next 2 seasons in year 3 of this? Come on, Lions, we got to do it because we took off the kid gloves with the Bills, where they were a cute story. Like, I'm so happy they're good again. Now it's come on, let's do it. When's that going to happen?
Well, how long do you stay a cute story before we then now expect you to be good? It's
5 months.
No, it feels like it's at least a season or 2 where you're like, you know what? I like this team. They're kind of spunky. They're gritty. They hang in there. It's like 2 years, and all of a sudden now the Lions is like, all right, let's go. Let's see if you can go back to the NFC title game here. Yes, Todd?
How did you not go 12-5? You're going to get killed.
The schedule will be released coming up tomorrow. We do know that the Chiefs will start out their season with the AFC North. They have the Ravens and then the Bengals. Yes, Paul?
Jared Goff last year, what he was making, probably like 23, 24 million, which, believe it or not, is lowish for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
When you throw for 30 touchdowns, you're an overachiever. This year, if he goes down to like 25 touchdowns, you got the money, and now you're not producing anymore, even if he just cools off a little.
Yeah. I mean, Mahomes didn't have a great year last year. Like when you think, oh, my God. I mean, his regular season, those aren't crazy stats that he put up. Yes, Todd.
And there's something to be said for a bigger and bigger target is on your back. Besides the feel-good story, you're not that sneaky, cute team either that like everyone made fun of. Now, this is more than a legitimate team that everyone's coming after.
Yes, Marvin.
And then after that, the Texans will be that team, not next year, but the year after.
Yeah, the Texans still are in the honeymoon stage. We're like, oh, man, we like the Texans. They're fun. But the expectation level is going to be pretty high.